so hot, nobody got rid of you a long time ago.
But it definitely is, you know, it sucks that the tour was.
Just answer what she was asking me. Huh?
Anyways.
You're asking me, because it's my Lyme disease. It's not your Lyme disease. Are you worried about my Lyme disease?
Well, I was helped, you know, in every freaking day in the doctor with you for months, so.
Yeah.
You're a naughty girl.
Okay.
This isn't clear, these? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool.
Calling my parents when we decided to get married, and I said, this is the time. I need you to stop me from doing something crazy.
Justin Bieber just made waves again. This time, it went down at rapper Sexy Red's wild birthday bash. And trust, the party was next level. Loud beats, steamy dance moves, and even a pole dancer spinning right in the middle of the room. Justin didn't get caught staring at the show, but just being there had people talking non-stop. One person on Twitter wasn't holding back, posting, "What is Justin Bieber doing at the strip club?" But mind you, he's a married man and a father. That alone set the tone, but it didn't stop there. Justin later dropped a clip where he's seen smiling and planting a soft kiss on Sexy Red's cheek in what looked like a playful, light-hearted moment. She looked a little bashful, but guess who popped up in the comments? Hailey Bieber herself, dropping cute emojis like everything's cool. But you already know the internet went into full chaos mode. Someone on Instagram wrote, "Never seen a video of him trying to kiss Hailey, the wifey like that." Another chimed in with, "He has so much fun when his wife isn't around, lol." The shade kept rolling in. "I forgot he could smile." And then this one hit hard, and y'all thought he was depressed. Phew. People are definitely watching his every move. Sometimes all someone needs is a little change of scene, and that's exactly what Justin Bieber seemed to be after. But the internet, they weren't letting him breathe. Comment section turned savage real quick, full of sarcasm and side eyes. Now here's the real question. Was he just being friendly, or did he cross a line for a married man? Clip blew up and people were split right down the middle. Was Justin actually in the wrong just for showing up at a wild party? Or is the internet just being dramatic as usual? People couldn't stop going back and forth over it. But wait, that wasn't even the only mess surrounding him lately. Justin's run-ins with the paparazzi are still going strong. Remember that heated moment at a cafe when he snapped on them? Well, this time he kept it cool, but you could feel the heat. No yelling, no words. Just pure tension. He walked the whole way, locked in step with Hailey, and didn't take his eyes off one of the photographers. His stare was locked in, serious, stone cold, and clearly annoyed. The man looked like he was ready to snap without saying a thing. If I was that pap, I'd be sweating. That moment had "Don't mess with me" written all over it. It straight up felt like a scene pulled out of a movie. Justin Bieber, locked in an intense stare with a paparazzo, walking through the chaos with Hailey right next to him. And now the clip is everywhere online. Social media can't stop buzzing, and people are split. Some think Justin's just fed up. Others believe he's totally overreacting. But one thing's for sure, the pressure he's under, it's no joke. One tweet came through loud and clear, and it blew up for a reason. It said, "Justin Bieber's paparazzi aren't normal. They're camped outside his house and follow him. The second he leaves, they try and get pictures of his baby. They mock his wife to his face." So yes, every celebrity deals with paparazzi, but not to his extent. And honestly, that hit different. So now the question is, do you think that's facts? Is Justin getting hit harder than most celebs out here? Or are people just making excuses for his behavior? Some fans say he's at his breaking point and just can't hide it anymore. Others feel like he needs to learn how to handle the fame. After all, it comes with the lifestyle. But just when things started settling, another storm rolled in. Justin and Hailey popped up at Coachella, and boom, the rumors went wild again. From people questioning their body language to speculating if something's going on behind the scenes, nothing went unnoticed. And here's where it gets even deeper. Justin recently shared snippets of some songs online, and these weren't just any tracks. Fans swear the lyrics were loaded with meaning. From romantic lines that sound like heartfelt messages to Hailey, to cryptic bars that have a darker, more emotional edge. Some say he's speaking straight from the heart. Others think he's dropping hints about his inner struggles. Everyone's watching, and every little thing he does keeps adding more fuel to the mystery. Even though Justin and Hailey were spotted at Coachella looking like they were soaking in the music, the energy felt off in so many clips that went viral. Yeah, he was moving to the beat, swaying with the crowd, but his face? Tone cold, no smiles, no spark. It looked like he was just going through the motions, almost like he wasn't really there. Some fans said he looked emotionally checked out, like he was just floating through the moment. One video especially caught fire. Justin lightly patting Hailey on the backside while she stood in front of him. She turned around and kissed him after, but people weren't buying it. Sure, on paper it sounds intimate, but in the video, came off super cold, like they were acting for the camera instead of genuinely vibing as a couple. No warmth, no chemistry. It left folks wondering, was this real love or just another PR moment? That one clip got folks digging deep into their relationship again. A lot of people started questioning Justin's real feelings for Hailey, especially since this isn't the first time things have seemed awkward. Remember that viral compilation where Justin kept cracking jokes that seemed to humiliate her? Those clips didn't age well, and fans haven't forgotten. And then there's the whole timeline. Let's not act like it didn't move fast. Justin got engaged to Hailey just 6 months after ending things with Selena Gomez, the girl he had history with for nearly a decade. That alone made people raise their eyebrows. Fans still talk about how quick it all happened and whether he ever really healed from the Selena breakup. Coming up, I'll show you the exact kind of stuff Justin used to say about her. And trust, some of it is wild. Now this part? It's straight up wild. Justin's recent behavior has fans questioning everything. Is he just a naturally reserved guy who struggles with public affection? Or is all this distance a sign that something deeper is going on with Hailey? People are split. Some say folks are reading too much into it, while others swear he's been emotionally checked out for a minute. But here's where things get even messier. Justin recently dropped some lyrics that had fans glued to every word, like he was revealing pieces of his heart through music. No interviews, no statements, just raw, poetic lines that felt like confessions in disguise. And now, people are convinced he's finally speaking his truth. In one of his posts, he shared a lyric that hit hard. Yes, I'm changing. Yes, I'm gone. Yes, I'm older. Yes, I'm moving on. And if you don't think it's a crime, you can come along with me. And it doesn't stop there. The next lines go, "There's no future left for you and me. I was hoping and I was searching endlessly. But baby, now there's nothing left that I can do." Those words, they sound like the final page of a love story, not just some random track. Fans think it's his way of finally letting go of a major chapter in his life, like he's done chasing something that's already gone. A lot of people immediately connected the dots and said he was talking about Selena Gomez, especially because of the timing, the tone, and the vibe. And just when you thought the drama was cooling down, bam! Another twist. Hailey Bieber allegedly threw shade at Selena on TikTok, and the internet did not miss it. We're diving into that next, and trust, it's juicy. Tons of fans took Justin's lyrics as a direct shout-out to Selena Gomez, the girl behind one of pop culture's most unforgettable love stories. The words felt like a clean break, like he was finally closing the chapter for good. But that piece didn't last long. Just when it seemed like he was saying goodbye for real, Justin posted another track, and this one flipped the whole vibe. In the new lyrics, he says, "I'm trying to tell you the real will, baby. Sometimes I don't tell the truth." That line alone had people raising their eyebrows. And then he repeats it. "Sometimes I don't tell the truth." Now that's the kind of line that lingers. Is he second-guessing everything he just said about moving on? Or is he just being honest about how lost he really feels? It's giving confusion, heartbreak, and maybe even regret. And it only gets deeper. In another post, he shares this haunting lyric. "I hope my premonition misses, but what I really feel, my eyes won't let me hide. 'Cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye." That hit fans like a punch to the gut. On one hand, he's out here talking about moving on. On the other, he's clearly still battling something heavy. It's like part of him is trying to accept the ending, while another part is praying he's wrong about it all. There's still that tiny flicker of hope buried deep, but the sadness is written all over his words. Then comes the darkest twist yet. Justin shares a powerful emotional lyric from Tupac. "A place to spend my quiet nights, time to unwind, so much pressure in this life of mine." That line right there, pure weight. It's like Justin's finally revealing how crushed he feels under the spotlight, and how badly he wants peace. The fame, the heartbreak, the pressure, it's all catching up to him, and now the world is watching him unravel piece by piece. The next post Justin shared left everyone stunned. It wasn't just another cryptic love lyric, it was something way deeper. He posted part of a Tupac verse that's raw and heavy. Cry at times. I once contemplated suicide and would have tried, but when I held that 9, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows my struggle. They only see the trouble, not knowing. It's hard to carry on when no one loves you. That hit different. The lyrics dive into pain, loneliness, and the kind of inner battles most people never speak about out loud. And the fact that Justin chose to post this shook fans. It was like he was silently screaming, "Y'all see the fame, the clothes, the shows, but you have no idea what's going on inside me." He didn't stop there. The rest of the verse goes even deeper. "Picture me inside the misery of poverty. No man alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived. Praying hard for better days, promise to hold on. Me and my dogs ain't have a choice but to roll on. We found a finally spot to kick it." This wasn't just a random post. Justin clearly feels this. The pressure, the isolation, the weight of being watched 24/7, it's wearing him down. And in this moment, it was like he dropped the mask completely. Right after that, he hit fans with another heart-tugging lyric. "Oh, send me your kisses. Why don't you send it, my dear, so I can hold you and pretend you are here?" That line burns with longing. He's clearly missing someone who's not by his side anymore but who he still wishes was. Whether it's a former flame, an old version of himself, or just the feeling of being truly loved, nobody knows for sure. But what's clear is this: the whole "I've moved on" act, that's cracked wide open now. And then, almost like he couldn't help it, Justin ends the emotional roller coaster by posting a romantic classic, "Baby," and just like that, he's got the whole internet wondering, who's he still singing about? "You're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven." Justin dropped this classic lyric during what seemed like a laid-back hangout with friends. Chill vibes, smiles, nothing too serious. But fans weren't just hearing the melody, they were reading between the lines. Was this his way of saying he's finally at peace and in love? Or was it just another mask? A calm surface covering up a storm underneath? Because let's be real, it sounds like someone trying to convince the world and maybe himself that everything's good. But after all those emotional posts, can we really believe the heaven he's singing about is real? And just when things seem to cool off, here comes Hailey Bieber stirring the pot again. Fans caught on to a new TikTok she posted that sent the internet straight back into drama mode. Now, if you saw my breakdown of her last move where she used that "I win, you lose" lyric, then you already know people are watching her every step. But this new video took it further. In the clip, Hailey blows a kiss, flips the middle finger, and rolls her eyes, all while an audio plays. "I'm just gonna keep getting hotter and weirder and ain't nobody gonna stop me." And it ends with a type yes to affirm. Fans didn't hold back. Many saw this as a shady dig, possibly aimed straight at Selena Gomez, especially because Selena recently dropped a track called "Younger and Hotter Than Me," a song where she opens up about insecurities and public comparisons. Now people are asking, is this Hailey throwing silent shots? Or are fans just reaching? Either way, the tension is very real. And it's all playing out online for the whole world to see. In Selena's raw and emotional track, she sings, "All of the girls at this party are younger and hotter than me, and I hate what I wore, but I hate myself more." That line hit hard. She's not sugarcoating anything. She's putting her insecurities and pain out there for the world to hear. It's a moment of honesty that so many people can relate to, and it's got fans feeling protective over her all over again. So when Hailey Bieber pops up around the same time, flipping off the camera, rolling her eyes, and posting confident, borderline cocky TikToks, people can't help but think it's aimed at Selena. Whether it's intentional or not, the timing is just too on point. No wonder folks start digging for shade every time Hailey hits post. But here's the thing, it's not just about this one moment. Hailey's built a track record, a whole history of low-key digs and subtle comments that fans have been clocking for years. People haven't forgotten the little jabs, the timing of her posts, or those eyebrow-raising captions. Like the time Justin posted a throwback photo of Selena in a red dress, and boom, Hailey slid into the comments with, "Oh, I get it. She's in red and it's Christmas, so it makes it okay to Instagram it." Then followed it up with, "Ha, thought my comments were more than warranted." Fans were shook. It was direct. It was salty, and it wasn't subtle at all. And then there was the tweet that added even more heat. When Billboard named Selena's Bad Liar the top song of 2017, Hailey posted, "Bodak Yellow was the #1 song of the year." The wild part? Cardi B's Bodak Yellow was ranked second on that same list. The shade was loud, even if it came dressed as an opinion. For fans who've been paying attention, these moments aren't just coincidences. They're part of a pattern. And that's why every move Hailey makes now gets dissected under a microscope. All these shady moments have led many to believe Hailey's been purposely downplaying Selena's success. And not just once. Because of these patterns, fans are now glued to Hailey's every post, hunting for hidden messages. They're convinced there's always some kind of subtle jab hiding in plain sight. One viral tweet summed it up like this: "Whenever Hailey's hate train cools down and the focus on Hailey is gone, Hailey will quickly post some shady songs on her IG to get the hate train going. Good or bad, she thrives on the attention she gets cause of Selena. Never seen a chick like her. Brutal? Definitely. But posts like that are everywhere now. And they're only pushing the idea that Hailey knows exactly what she's doing when she chooses what to post and when. Whether she's doing it for attention, for revenge, or just for control, the internet's not letting her slide without questions. And now, things are heating up even more, because new claims suggest Selena knew about all of this way back. According to a recent Daily Mail article titled, "How Selena Gomez Really Felt About Hailey Bieber's Decade-Long Pursuit of Justin," sources close to Selena say she always had a feeling about Hailey's intentions. The article lays it out clear. Insiders allege that Hailey had her sights set on Justin for years, even while he was still with Selena. They claim she used calculated moves to insert herself into his world little by little. From mutual friends to attending the same events, it wasn't just coincidence, it was strategy. According to the source, Selena knew Hailey was playing the long game, and she saw it coming. If that's true, this story just went from messy to master-planned. The response to those insider claims? Phew, it was brutal. Readers didn't hold back, and the comment sections lit up with some scathing takes. One person wrote, "Hailey, just look at the prize you won. I think Selena had a very lucky escape." Another added, "He married his stalker, and Selena is now engaged to a music genius who's actually loaded and kind to her. Safe to say she won this war." Then came the real savage ones. "Hailey is Selena's divine intervention. The only one who didn't know she was a nutty stalker was Justin." Some even flipped the shade into sarcasm, saying, "Hailey is an inspiration. Never stop stalking your dreams." These reactions are loud, messy, and absolutely full of emotion. Whether you think they're fair or completely out of pocket, one thing's clear: the internet has picked sides. And the drama is far from over. Now here's the real question for you. Do you think Selena always knew what Hailey was up to? Was Hailey's now viral TikTok just bad timing or a bold, calculated move? Was it shade or just another post people read too deep into? Drop your take in the comments. This conversation is just getting started.